Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're playing Life Gain Hate, which is a deck that just totally spanks life gain decks around. Even those that just try to play the occasional life gain to give themselves some more time, nope, not for you. If that sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, and as you know, in Magic cards, just like weightlifting, I don't think that sudden uncontrollable urination should disqualify you. Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Film before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on Magic GG's Platinum Mythic list. They don't have a name, so after I end up playing it, I end up naming it Life Gain Hate. Life Gain Hate. But mostly that's because this deck originally called for 4 ball lightnings. And you know how many of those I have? None. So I just went out there and I tried to look around for some other cards that were like ball lightning, as in tramply, hasty, and super powerful. And you know how many of those are out there in standard right now? None. So then I started looking around for anything that had trample and cost 3 and was red or white. I ended up with Giant Cindermaw. That's what I ended up with. And it says players can't gain life. But between Giant Cindermaw and Screaming Nemesis, we are definitely keeping people from gaining life. Nope, not for you, Babysaurus Rex. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards in this deck. We'll talk a little bit about how it should work, and then we're going to go out and we're going to crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got? We got a single card for exiling artifacts, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. Great. Destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. So we've got the ability to get rid of a lot of different stuff. We got 3 of them. With 4 cards to bring back things, artifacts, and creatures of mana 3 or less. All of these guys over here are 3s. So we can bring back the Cindermaws, the Nemesis, or the Urabrask Forge if they die. Yep, we got 4 more chances with them. 4 points of damage to target creature or planeswalker. Exile it if it would die. This destroys either all tapped creatures or all untapped creatures. It's just a really cheap board wipe that works pretty well. Here's more board wipe, all creatures. More board wipe, exile all creatures. You get to incubate. Incubate equal to the number of creatures you control. Like I said, these guys are powerful tramplers. Players can't gain life. This guy has haste. And then, let's see. If it is dealt damage, you deal that damage to any other target. If you deal it to a player, then they cannot gain life for the rest of the game. So once you get that done, they don't really care about these guys anymore because they can't shake this thing free. It is a token, whatever is it called? Is it a token? It's whatever those things are that kind of hang off to the side. They cannot be removed. Urabrask Forge just keeps pumping a guy out stronger and stronger every turn. And Overlord does 4 points of damage when it comes into play. And when it attacks, it does 4 more damage. So it is a damage machine. And he's a 5/5 at that. All right, so there we go. What are we going to do with this deck? We are going to control. We are going to wipe out little things. If they try to put out artifacts or enchantments, we're going to kill those things. We're going to wipe the boards early. We're going to wipe the boards mid-game. We're going to wipe the boards late game. We're going to keep chopping at things with 4. Maybe people right to their face. We're going to be putting our dudes out. They've got a lot of haste. I wish I had a little bit more haste, like ball lightnings, but instead we're just going to make sure they can't control life, or they can't gain life. Suck it, life gain. And there's a lot of it out there right now. We got man lands to help us out. We've got the ability to do some scrying over here. All right, so that's pretty much it. We're going to control, but still have some hasty aggro guys. Before we go out and do our damage, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black Queen Sheoldred, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear lamentations of the women. We are playing against Paranoid Zero. Keep. All right, let's turn off the beast. He's down super low. All right, he's got to take Obliterating Bolt at this point. Otherwise, I will Obliterating Bolt that bat. You have no choice, man. You have to take the bolt. You chose poorly, man. If you got more of that in there, then I'm in trouble. People are playing the hell out of this card tonight. Go, 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 Speed Racer. Okay, these are both comes into play tap. They are slow lands. That's fine. Screaming Nemesis, my next turn. All right, saddle up, Forgeling. Let's go. I don't think you're going to sacrifice your guy. I think you want him. We are getting a lot of lands. How much this guy cost me? 3? Okay, so it means I can pull that guy out on the next turn. I might just want to bolt that guy right in the butt. Gone. All right, he's down to 8. We clear the board. Cindermaw. He's not gaining any life, so it's not that big of a deal. And we win! In your face, Duffy Moon! In your face. All right, we are playing against Diego Guedes. Diego Guedes. Keep. What do we really have the ability to do here? Not much. We need 3rd mana. Sit. All right, we got a 3rd mana. That's good. Start hasting, like hasty Hastersons. All right, so this guy will always be untapped. Really? Welcome back, my friend. That was probably a little premature. I was getting kind of... I didn't like the way he touched my cards. kill that while we have the opportunity. Anybody bringing it back? Nothing really worth doing. Let's go for the attack. You, sir, are a complete knee biter. I think I'm done with lands for now. All right, so we got a decent defender out. He's not going to send in his warded boy. He'd be afraid of losing it. He's going to try to get his Hydra all totally up. All right, bring it in, Jelly Bean. You're going to have to make some deep cuts right now. That's the problem. He's down to 1. We'll flop this other guy out so there is no life gaining happening. And we win! That lack of life gain is very vicious for a lot of people. Victory! Alright, we're playing against Zylon. Touch in the face. Nothing going on until 3. All right, man. Inspiring Vintage, you are my next card. He wants to take out Urabrask Forge. I'm going to play it. I'm just going to sort of bait things here, I guess. Split up's a weird card to play. So I could have put it down. I could have taken out Bill, but he just put another one out. The question is whether he's going to give up on the fungus to take out Urabrask Forge. I would. It's only pumping for 1. He doesn't know I can recommission it back. I what you can do with the 3 mana. You can pop it for the Urabrask Forge. Nope. And now it's time for you to take it. All right, so 5 mana, we can bring back the Forge. And let's go Screaming while we have the opportunity. He's got a lot of cards. He doesn't have enough lands. That's weird. For playing green, he's really land shy at the moment. What do you do? Do you put a bunch in the graveyard? Just one? All right, let's go. I got things to do. Who do I not want is the problem. This guy doubles every time. Let's just kill him. I can send in the man land. Let's do that. All right, got him down to 9. Question is, you can start playing defense with Bristly Bill there. That's a lot of Popo counters be popping out there. All right, nice. Nip that guy in the bud. I'll be willing to lose this. That's perfectly fine. All right, there we go. We can trade. I mean, it's not like you're gaining life anyway. You got white. You got white. Maybe that is one of your plans. All right, he's down to 1. All right, so he has the ability to pump, but he's got to get more guys out. He can only bring one of them up. Ooh, 7. That's nasty. He's got to leave them both back is his problem. Oh, we just lost. That's it. You don't have any mana. And we win! Boom, boom! Goes the room. All right, we are playing against swMetalicA. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Let's see about Recommission. It gets your Urabrask Forge back. I don't like those cats. They have the wrong attitude. All right, we will drink that guy's milkshake. It'll look a lot like that. Because Screaming Nemesis, they can't give any more life. I could always shoot my own Screaming Nemesis. Let's try that. Oh, Obliterating Bolt's too much. Maybe the Overlord. Oh, that's horrible. Alright, so I got to Overlord my own guy on the next turn. I want to nip his strategy in the bud. Just don't kill the Screaming Nemesis, dude. He's not going to block it. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh, God, I did do the right thing. All right, well, I'm down to 8. He's down to 5. I wanted to Overlord it in there. Yeah, Obliterating Bolt does damage, and then they would be exiled. All right, we're cool. Well, that sucked. He'd be out of land. That's good. Ooh, destroy all creatures. That'll just do it, won't it? And I don't care about these guys. Aha! He doesn't have a creature. Let's Cindermaw. If he tries to put a creature out, we can obliterate it. Do it! Alright, good. We get our boy back. Unfortunately, he is blowing smoke rings still. Alright, it's 5. That sucks. Alright, he's got to sacrifice his Bloodthirsty Conqueror at this point. He has to, otherwise he dies. Alright, we can just win next turn by overlording. Not a creature, but it is 4 points of damage right to the face. Victory! And we're playing against McFlannels. All right, I'll take it. Keep. We do need another mana if we want to make this thing work. Let's look for mana. Mana! All right, welcome to the land of not being able to gain life anymore. Which didn't seem high on your list of things to do anyway. Just kill that thing. Gone. All right, let's see if he's got an answer for it this time. He's a dinosaur. All right, start the countdown. I just think I want him to have more creatures out before I start doing split ups and stuff. Sure, Recommission would be super cool. All right, Jawas, get out from underneath there. No damage. It doesn't count. He's running out of cards, and that's cool. I like that. All right, we have to deal with this guy now. Does he have a counter spell in his hand? He's got some sort of instant. Stop it, Jawas. Let's turn off all your candles there. Isn't like my man land. That's a good idea. All right, the Overlord is coming back soon. What do I have over here for bringing back? Anything good? Screaming Nemesis. Okay, and I can't play another card, so I gotta just let this happen. Welcome to the board. Think he's gonna pop High Noon to kill the, Nope, just gonna do that. All right, let's go, Speed Racer. You're a demon on wheels. Knock it off. Is he going to pump her up? Is the question. You're just going to use her to play Trixie on me? Is that the deal? All right, gone. Still, he's at 18 life. It's interesting he keeps going for treasures. He's got plenty of mana. I don't know why he would do that. That's who we get. All right, that's fine. You gotta allow it. Quit looking at me. There's a fish. He's just gonna block. You know, that means no more life gain for you, even though you've never done life gain yet so far. There he goes, he blocks it. All right, never again. No more life gain for you. No opportunity to ever do so. Look out, everybody, it's a fish. All right, so the Overlord will pump out on the next turn. He could kill lots of things with High Noon. I want you to look at that man land. Obliterating Bolt is a sorcery, so it's always going to be unavailable while this guy is out there. No life gain, baby. Nice. I kind of get the impression he's probably saving another land destruction, not land destruction, board wipe. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. All right, he's down to 6. And there's our boy. Boilerbilges Overlord the Third. Starting to get a little land sick. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. No life gain for you. You're going to love that. All right, so if I give him the block, that guy would be dead. That's exactly what we need. Just bouncing that out. It's fine. All right, so we can pop this guy open on his turn. There's no life gain for you. It's just card draw. Monitor Twin Powers, activate. He's got man lands. Let's spread the wealth a little bit. There you go. Now on my turn, I can kill that guy. I can kill him. That's a land. All right, he's out of it. He's out of this picture now. He doesn't have any more. That last card is not going to help him. Boom, boom! Winner, winner, victory dinner. All right, so here we are with Life Gain Hate, and it hated Life Gain. Suck it, Life Gain. Suck it. That was a wonderful, spiteful deck. Yeah, you know, at first, the deal was that I played this deck a bunch. I liked it, but I lost a bunch at first. I played it like 11 times, and my first, 6 games, I only won twice. But I could sense how good it was. Once I got past that, it was just win all the time. Ended up at 64% win rate. Yeah, this is definitely a very competitive deck. All right, so let's get to it. Who was the MVP? Who was the most valuable player? This is a LIFEGAIN hate deck, which is funny because I don't think it was supposed to be, but the way I ended up making it made it that way. Reason why is because I added that Giant Cindermaw to it. Between Cindermaw and Nemesis, I was able to just keep LIFEGAIN down. They just couldn't gain any life, and if they just kept trying, nope, something was always out there pinning them down. But if you're just playing this deck the way that originally this deck was going, these were, was it like ball lightnings or something? And so it was much more aggro than the way this thing ended up being. Yeah, it was really cool. It was like, I liked it a lot. I think I'm going to go with, God, I was going to pick Screaming Nemesis as being the MVP for this deck. Just because it can permanently shut down LIFEGAIN and then they can't do anything about it. All right. Yeah, I mean, this deck's good. There's lots of great cards in here, but ultimately this is the one that stands out, is Screaming Nemesis. All right, so Screaming Nemesis, you are today's MVP. You are going to Disneyland. Congratulations. All right, was this deck competitive? I had a 64% win rate. Picked this up off the Platinum Mythic list. So yes, it is a competitive deck. I guess that's all there is to it. Was this deck fun? You know, the funny part is you look over here, it's like nothing in turn 1, but turn through 2 and 3 are just strong. Yet I didn't find this to be, I guess that's the deal, is that to me it looked like it was supposed to be an aggro deck. But in reality, turn 3 is when everything really started coming to place. Like over here, these cards, this is just control. You know, Recommission sure brings things back, but Obliterating Bolt, Get Lost, Exorcise, that's just control. Over here, control, kind of control. So this is really a strong control deck, big time, with you got some very aggressive guys between the hasty Screaming Nemesis and Urabrask Forge, but they don't come into play until turn 3, so it's not really aggro. They're just strong, fast, hasty guys at turn 3. So was it fun? I actually really enjoyed the deck a lot. It was maybe a little bit too control-y. If you're a control player, you'll probably really like this deck. I'm going to say yes, it was a fun deck. It was a fun deck. Lastly, was it interesting? And I'm going to say yes. Why? Because I've never played this combination of cards before. There is a lot of board wipes. Sunfall, Day of Judgment, Split Up, right? We are playing a lot of board wipes. Maybe too much, in my opinion. But we got a lot of individual control, too, between the Boilerbilges and Obliterating Bolt and Get Lost and Exorcise. Yeah, we are just going nuts on control. And that's, to me, is the right kind of control. But I can say, you know, a little bit of board wipe doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all. So still, yeah, that's made this deck interesting, is because I like the control mixed with the hasty guys and keeping LIFEGAIN down. I can tell you this particular mix of having the Cindermaw and the Nemesis and focusing so much more on LIFEGAIN made this deck a lot more interesting than I think it was intended to be. So yeah, I'm going to say yes, this is an interesting deck. All right, so let's rate this thing up. Was this deck competitive? Yes. Was it fun? Yes. Was it interesting? Yes. All right, so I'm going to give this thing an A+. A+. And as I'm required by federal law to say, this deck is so choice. I would highly recommend you pick one up, should you have the means. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.